welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be talking about self-confidence, how to build it, how to own who you are. Growing up, I've always been that timid child who was full of insecurities, who always judged herself before people judged me. I was my own critic. Like, I was my own demotivator. I was the one person that didn't believe in myself. And funny thing is, everyone around me believed in me. But me, in my head, I'm like, so I was that person. And you know, I now believe it when they say it's all in the mind. If your mind is right, everything follows. Something just ticked in my head. I started to work on me more. I started to do more self-introspection. I started journey on self-discovery. I started now to research more, watch YouTube videos, to listen to podcasts about self-motivation, self-confidence, self-introspection. I want to take the things that I've learned and help someone who feels like they're inadequate, who feels like they are not worthy, who feels like they've always been failures, who feel like they can never achieve anything. The question is, what is self-confidence? Self-confidence, according to me, is owning who I am, owning my individuality, owning my flaws, owning my perfections. It combines self-efficacy and self-esteem. Now, with self-efficacy, it's basically how you harness your talents, how you build your skills and achieve your goals. And that is actually one component of self-confidence that can be achieved easily, because you can get external motivations. For instance, watching motivational videos on YouTube, listen to podcasts, you read books, self-help books. That's how you build your self-efficacy. The biggest problem, the biggest obstacle is now building your self-esteem, because now your self-esteem deals with you. It deals with the inner you. It deals with the voices that happen in your mind. It deals with your mind. It deals with you face challenges in life. One biggest con of self-confidence is that someone else can't do it for you. It's your own personal journey. It's not gonna be a journey of after 5 minutes I'll be confident. No, it's gonna take you time. It's gonna take you years even. How do I build my self-confidence? How do I even start? The first step is identifying that, you know what, I have a low self-confidence. That's where it all starts. Acknowledge that, you know what, I'm not so confident about myself. That's the biggest step that you can ever do. The next biggest step you can do is you evaluate yourself. You do a self-introspection. You question yourself. You query yourself on things that have been going on in your life. Where am I in my life? What have I achieved in my life? What goals have I set for myself that I've tried to achieve? SWOT analysis. It also applies in your own personal life. SWOT analysis is basically your strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. You look at your life, evaluate your life. You look at your strengths. What are your strengths? What makes you strong? What is your source of strength? What is your weakness? What makes you weak? What makes you feel like you're in the slumps? What opportunities are there that you can use to get to the goals that you've set? And what are the things that are threatening you building your self-confidence, that are threatening your success? You also manage your mind. Your mind is the most powerful. There's a saying that says, it's all in the world of the mind. If your mind is not right, everything else will just fall apart. Get it right here first. Work on your mind. Work on how you picture yourself. Work on how you view yourself. It's not about other people. People will always try to drag you down. People will always envy you when they see you moving towards fulfilling your purpose. People will always do that. But you have to forget about what other people think about you and just focus on what you think about yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see? Do you see a blessing? Do you see God's image? Do you see a warrior? Do you see a virtuous woman? Do you see a goal-getter? Do you see a successful, ambitious woman? Those are the things you need to look at them in the mirror and see, because the mirror reflects what you see in yourself. So start today. Create images of success. Create images of being beautiful, being sexy in your own way. Love your body. Love the body that you're in, because this body is the only one you can ever have. There's no other one. There's no part 2. There's no 2.0. This is the only vessel that God has given you. So make good use of it and work on who you are and own yourself. Own your imperfections. Tell yourself, you know what? I am imperfectly perfect. That's where I started. I started by telling myself that, you know what? My imperfections are perfect. And if God can accept my imperfections, I can accept my imperfections. I don't need any other person to tell me, no, Thando, you are this, you are that. My love. Don't tell me who I am. I already know who I am. I already know my flaws. I already know what makes me imperfect. And then God perfects me through my imperfections. Take criticism. Be able to criticize yourself. Be able to say, you know what? I messed up there. I could do better, but I messed up. Gain lessons from your mistakes. Let your mistakes teach you what you can do better next time. Because certain things in life are meant to teach you. Certain things in life are meant to be lessons, because you're not going to succeed in everything. There's going to be failures. There's going to be moments where you just hit a brick wall. Be okay with those moments. Be okay with not succeeding in the first goal. Because sometimes there'll be moments where you can't self-motivate yourself, but the things around you, the people around you can also be your source of motivation, even though those people, the same people around you, can also be your biggest demotivators. It's a gray line where you have to know the people that motivate you and the people that demotivate you. Have a relationship with the right people. Connect yourself with people that pour into you, and the same people that you pour into. It should be an exchange type of relationship, not a one-way street. You can't be always giving and the other person is taking. You should also receive in that relationship. You should also gain something when you're with people, not gaining nothing. You can't be just always having fruitless or futile conversations with people. Just look at your circle of people. Because sometimes your confidence or lack of confidence comes from the people that you're with. Because like they say, birds of the same feathers flock together. And remember this, hurt people will always hurt other people. So make sure you are surrounded with people that are like-minded, people that are confident, people that are succeeding, people that set goals and go after them. And teach yourself also to set your own goals. Set goals and start small. Start with the little goals that you set, and then work on getting into the bigger ones. And the more you find the simple or smallest goals easy, then challenge yourself even more. Increase the pace. Get to that point where you can look at yourself in the mirror and smile and say, you know what, God really did just create a masterpiece in me, because he knew what he was creating. He did not create you by mistake. God cannot just create you and say, "Ich bin Lala." No, he created you knowing very well what you are capable of, what you are going to face on this earth, and what you are not capable of. And today I just want to say to someone, trust who God has created you to be. Trust in God. Let him be your strength in your moment of weakness. My dear, you are imperfectly perfect. Your imperfections make you unique. So own who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. And take positive things in life. Forget the negativity. If you have people in your life that are being negative with you or saying negative things, tell them, let them just go play with the ashes. Let them go fly kite. Nobody got time for your thoughts. Ain't nobody got time for negativity. We're in 2019, and the only thing we're doing in 2019 is being positive, looking at life in a positive way, and taking whatever life gives us, and we run with it and make it good. And please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. And also comment down below, starting with I own dash. For me to start this, because I got this from Jenny Mai in Hello Honey. Her YouTube channel is called Hello Honey, and she said I own dash. So you fill in I own. So I own my individuality. I own who I am. What do you own about yourself? And with all that, with love from me to you, may the good Lord ever stay blessing you.